Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Green Bay Packers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. May going to throw right away. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Walter Nolan in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Throwing here is May. This is caught by Evans. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. They'll throw with May. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Here's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's caught inside the 20. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And the Packers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's May. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. To throw, it's May. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. We're going to throw. May. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But this opening drive, while it stalled out, it still gave them 3 points.
Looking to put a drive together. To throw, it's Williams. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Theo Johnson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And he won't quite make it to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
To the air, May. This one swung out to Williams. The gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. The Packers at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So in prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And when those add up into big mistakes add up into points against you.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the Grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. They'll look to throw again. Look at Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Bengals grab it.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, not get free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. On play action, here's Williams. Well, he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Here's Jones on the return. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
And they go play action with May. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. 38 yards. And the Packers have retaken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line, so this is going to come out to the 35. The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Looking to throw is Williams. Again, it's Johnson. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. Touchdown! Quentin Johnston, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have moved out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Packers 10.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with it, doesn't it?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, May with it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And they'll get this down to the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 yards on the carry there. A good run. And now second and goal. Williams again. And this time he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
That's another Bengals first down. A gain of 13 yards. And
Off the play fake, it's Williams. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Here's Williams. Here's Johnson with a reception. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. That is caught. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage,
and he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Caleb Williams, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Bengals have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
it's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up second down. They'll set up a throw. He has Hyatt over the middle. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back to throw again. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one too low.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the gun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing here is May. Over the middle, that's Stefanin, his tight end. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
Yep, 45, here we go. Crazy! Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy!
They'll throw with May. And it's a Packers touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Johnson. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Williams, a final shot before break. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Keenan Allen in the final seconds of the first half as they have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. From the gun, here's Williams. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
To the air, Williams. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it here just past the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together.
26-yard line.
Here's May. Wilson's got it complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
They're going to throw. May. There's a short one caught by Finn. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
That's good. Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw, it's May. Now he's going to step up and run. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Mike Evans, 44 yards. And the Packers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 19 there as the drive marches forward.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
To throw, Williams. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Theo Johnson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's May. Pass caught right side, Fannin. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To the air, May. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. May looking to run. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. May looking to run. Hyatt has got it. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
25 yards on the play.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to throw. May looking to run. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Hyatt with an amazing diving catch. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. May going to try to throw for it. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion. And that makes this a 1-point game now. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. 2nd and 7. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Saquon Barkley, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to widen their advantage. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. And now once again, they'll line up to go for two. Williams going to throw for it. And he is not going to be able to break free as they wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. And the try for two is going to come up empty.
38.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. From the shotgun, May with it. There's a short one caught by Fannin. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Well, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Hey, here goes throw. Hey, what's that? Hey, Garfield.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Crazy.
4th down. Here's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Harold Fannin with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now Well, they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
101 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Now the Bengals on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
And he is caught. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And I can't pick that off.
Well, quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Here's Williams. Well, he's going to look downfield for Barkley.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Jordan Brooks with it. And the Packers are right back in this football game.
So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Wilson snags it left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Hey, dip right.
First and 10 at the 49-yard
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 48-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. May look at a big loss here as he's taken down.
Walter Nolan able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, what's up? 5. Crazy.
Looking to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Here's Sam Martin now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead.
Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
In motion right, that's Williams.
to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
To throw, it's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out. I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll look to throw. May looking to run. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He's back to throw. And that's caught by Williams. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Finding Williams once more, complete. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bengals' 48-yard line.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Here goes that. Crazy.
Back to throw.
There's a short one caught by Fannin.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here goes that. What's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Looking to throw. May.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
Here it is. 4th and inches.
Here goes that. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
They'll try and throw forward May.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all